Hello guys, 101 artifacts, the only video you need for artifacts, and it's not coming from me because I don't know anything about artifacts. I got Raxas here with me. He's from Aftermath EU. Hello Raxas.
Hello, hello.
How are
my
you?
friend.
How are you?
I'm good.
Nice and sunny there where you are. Very bright. Look how dark and shiny my head is. Hey Raxas.
Most shiny, I don't Twitch.
Man, you just start streaming on Twitch and you get more people watching you than me. What? And I've been doing this for like, what, 2 years? Guys, he's got to check out Raxas. He's got the worst sleeping schedule and he just streams at random times. Americans, Europeans, Asia, China, Korea. You can catch him. Okay, so I'll leave a link for his channel down in the description. Check him out. He's actually from Aftermath EU. They've won the Siege tournament many times. He's been streaming 1 or 2 sieges, I think, on the down low, right? And then been doing a lot of G3 RTA and some nice services there as well. Maybe I should take you up on that. I'm thinking about it. But yeah, you joining me to help me out with artifacts and some people with artifacts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's teach them some lessons
Is
today.
artifacts important?
It's one of the most important things right now. For Siege, RTA, whatever it is, like legit, even for dungeons.
Even for dungeons?
Like to get,
Get faster times and stuff? And personal.
like, yeah, like just for an example, like when I swapped back to Dragons again, my team was like, I think 45 seconds. I didn't swap any runes, and then I looked at the artifacts, optimized them for Dragons, like damage on fire on the Icarus and team up damage, and that actually got me with the same runes on the units, got me from 45 average to like 38. So 7 seconds just
Without
by swapping
changing the
artifacts, right?
Oh my god, why am I not even doing this myself? All right, let me ask you the question that everyone just will straight away ask: is this artifact good? Just a random
Defense artifact.
Yeah, is this good?
It's a defense artifact attack main. So skill 3 crit damage still can be used for copper. Like defense would be the best, but for copper, like actually for people who don't know, attack and defense scales the same on skill 3, so you can still roll it. If it goes like high crit damage S3, it's gonna be good for copper, for example.
And if it doesn't go in any of skill 3, it goes into 3 times into skill 1. Is that good?
Skill 1 can also be used on some units, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see. Like I don't know all the units from the head right now, but if you get a high roll, like, and you don't have any skill 1 crit damage for defense main, I would just keep it. Yeah, you can just look which units can use it. So high rolls are always good, like high triples. You know, like
oh
it's like
god,
speed
it's happening.
basically.
We speak about it and it's happening. It's already double roll into skill 1 crit.
I mean, you know, for example, Fire Monkey.
Triple roll into skill 1 crit.
For example, Fire Monkey is defense type, right? So
Yeah.
it's not that bad.
And he does a lot of skill 1s.
Exactly.
Yeah. Actually, no, he doesn't do too many skill 1s because his skill 2s every 2 turns. But no, I was just asking randomly, like any artifact. All of us look at them and we just wonder if they're good or not good and etc. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just wanted to. Yeah. So what about this artifact? Is this good?
No. This is not useful.
Don't even roll it, guys. And the blue ones is always insta sell, right?
The blue ones, like, it really depends how much artifacts you have yet, but like for like minus damage for like if you go for Steel Fortress, right? Then even blue ones, if you only have like minus 10 is your highest, for like example, you have a fire artifact and have minus water, minus 10 your highest, you should even roll blue ones to get like 17, 18.
Early game
so, like,
and mid game players should definitely be doing that, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm selling all blue ones except they are like almost max roll at damages for blues. But otherwise I'm selling them. But yeah, for other players, like earlier players, definitely have take a look for the blue ones in the beginning because it can help you improve a lot.
Alright guys, this is when the video really starts. We were just messing around in those first 2 questions, but we're gonna go through some of the artifact substats, and Raxas will give us his thoughts coming from a G3 player and RTA, G3 player, no, not even G3 in Siege, it's Legend Siege. It's literally Legend Siege. It's not even G3 Siege, okay? Legend Siege, G3 RTA, and the things he looks out for, so you guys can look out for them as well. We won't go through every single one in detail, but you will get the you'll get the feel of like what we're talking about, like each group. You know what I mean? So like first group here, like damage dealt on. You know, damage dealt on. Are there any good?
Like damage dealt on, like especially for siege, is now really important. Like, just think about it. If you're using Copper, Dozer, and you're hitting a specific defense, you want to kill one unit like 100% surely. Like, let's say you have a Copper and you want to hit the Triana, right?
Triana's always
and the Triana might be super tanky and high minus wind. So you definitely want like your best artifact, like with attack or defense main for the Copper, with damage dealt on wind. So you make 100% sure you kill it, right? Imagine you don't have that, and you're hitting a Triana that has like minus 24 wind.
Yeah.
You're probably not gonna kill it. Even doesn't matter how good your Copper is, right? So
I was actually streaming, and then someone's like, change that artifact and put extra damage on wind. And I was hitting Copper onto Triana. I'm very famous for Coppers. No, I'm not very famous for Copper. But and it changed it by like 15k or 10k. And I had the best artifacts for a Copper, but I never thought about to put damage dealt on, you know. And I'm usually Coppering Triana, sorry. But I never thought to hit, you know, it was like skill 3 crit damage, you know, and etc. But I never thought of that, and as soon as I switched it, I was getting extra like 10-15k damage. I was doing like 60-70k without even changing the runes. Same situation with your dungeons. Yeah, cool.
Same thing also goes like for a Lucian example, right? So you have a Lucian. Maybe you hit a full water team, and you have a hybrid artifact on him right now. Honestly, if you have a full water team, just go like your best flat attack main with damage on water. It will do wonders for you.
So what's better for Lucian? Additional damage by attack or damage dealt on?
Like in general, additional damage by attack is better if you're hitting a mixed team. But if you have to make sure to kill a certain unit, like that has to die in the comp you're hitting, you should go for damage dealt on. Because
so if
that usually...
siege,
yeah.
Pick that specific unit, but if it's an arena, I'll probably go the...
Arena, exactly. For arena, you want like a good hybrid one, like... attack increasing effect, add damage by attack on left side. Crit damage when good or bad is decent enough, but like add damage by attack is like by far the best in that case. And attack increasing effect.
What about damage taken from? I know on my Lulu I have damage taken from wind. Usually.
Yeah, this is like most cases exactly, but also something if you like coming to a try-hard siege and you really want to win your attacks, you should always adjust these for your offense unit, right? For the defense you're hitting right now, and don't just go in with whatever you have on it, right?
Yeah.
So these are really important to make your attacks more safe if you're hitting different defenses with like the same comp, right? So we always switch it up, basically.
Yeah, I do. I switch.
That's what you should do if you want to improve on your offense rate.
Yeah, I switched my Triana one multiple times to Leo, and
also
to Savannah and stuff.
Yeah, exactly, right? And these are the most important substats for siege defense. Damage taken from. You need high rolls on these to make certain defenses work properly, right? That has a huge impact.
Fair enough. Yeah, got it. One thing we didn't mention is what kind of rolls do you want to look for in an artifact? You know, you said the blue artifact, double high rolls, and then a hero artifact, and you know, legend artifacts. You want it to be in sync, right? So you
exactly.
Yeah.
Like honestly, if you have like an artifact like you have right there, like you have light, minus fire, and then you have add damage and damage on dark and fire. Like this is kind of mixed up, right?
Yeah.
I would only keep this one in case it's your highest minus fire on light, for example.
Yes. And would you say light and dark artifacts are important?
Also, they are, yes.
Yeah,
like they are like still sure they are more niche because there are not that many light and dark monsters, right? But still, you should always keep like one or even two high rolls from damage taken from per sub, like per light and dark, and like for the other ones even more. I think if your highest, for example, for fire is like minus 23, and then you still should keep like 3 more minus 20s. I think if you shouldn't sell.
For a light unit and a dark unit? Or
For them, I think,
less.
yeah, for light dark, like 2 is fine. Like 2 from each element, like with kind of high roll.
Fair enough,
But for the others, I would keep more for fire, wind, water.
Most times I'm farming artifacts. I just find more to sell light and dark because they're much more niche. But yeah, gotta look for those nice rolls, I guess. Because you only use so much light and dark units.
Yeah, that's
the issue.
Actually the same for me right now. Like, if they roll decent, and I might keep them on like wind or fire or the water, I mostly sell them for dark light as well, yeah.
And they drop
They
more.
need to read. I feel like the same.
They fucking drop more.
I feel the same.
Oh my god, that's what I mean. They're so niche, but they drop so much more. They drop like 5 times more than anything else.
I think you just feel like this because you're looking out for the others more, right? That's kind of what it is.
No. They drop more, man. They drop more. They definitely drop more, man. Like, you farm like 10 labs and like 5 of them are light and dark, man.
Yeah, kinda.
Alright, skill 1 crit damage, skill 1 recovery, skill 1 accuracy. Are these good?
They are good, except for skill 4 crit damage. That one is dog shit and useless.
Christina.
Yeah, but
she's just
you
got
know,
enough.
like, you know how often it rolls and you can't use it anywhere. Like, even the what is the name? Samurais. Like,
Yeah.
it's, imagine having your own substat and like can't really use it even. That's just.
How important are these skill 1s and skill 2s and skill 3s?
They are really good. Like, this is also one of the most important ones. You really want high rolls on almost everything. Like, even for skill 1, crit damage 2, 3, recovery skill 1, Lulu, for example, right?
Riley.
Recovery skill 2. Yep, Riley as well.
Is that the only
Like,
two? And Jean? Or John? Or
Yeah,
Jean?
but for Jan is not really, yeah, you know. But I think overall, like, dude, you know, like Lulu, people have a lot of Lulus by now, right? So to just use on siege offense.
Yeah.
Recovery skill 1, 2, 3, always good.
I think
Accuracy
they're good, yeah.
also, like, you can use everything there. Like skill 1, 2, 3, high rolls of them, always useful. For example, Icarus, skill 1 accuracy. I made my Ikaru max Eki, the support one, just with an artifact that had like 23 Eki skill 1. Without, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Just as an example.
Yeah, and you
Right?
probably never do it without the artifact.
Yeah, exactly.
Are these important in Siege?
I would say not as much, but like the crit damage ones, for example, for Copper Doza again, if we go back to this,
Even the
To
Drunken
get the
Master
max
still
damage?
ones, right?
Drunken Master. But Drunken Master, I think, damage dealt on is really good again, but
Yeah.
skill 1 crit damage also fine. Yeah, but like honestly, these, if you get good rolls, keep them.
Yeah.
Just keep them. Even if it's complementing, right? If you have these ones with attack main, it's like the best. That's what you're looking for, right?
Oh yeah. Like twins, for example.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
attack.
also
And then-
team up damage, really good for
Fair enough.
these kind of stuff, right?
Yeah. Are they good?
If you're using it
are they
with
good in-
Rayok.
Are they good in RTA?
These stats,
Yeah.
not that much.
Not,
like
not as much. yeah?
recovery is accuracy,
Yeah.
yes, but crit damage is more of niche. I
I
would
think
say.
the recovery one is usable everywhere for your supports for Siege and RTA, right? And
Yeah.
then and accuracy.
The accuracy ones as well.
I hear a lot of people say accuracy is very, very important. Why is accuracy very, very important?
Well, you know, if you're fighting a 100 res unit and you only have like 15 Eki, you have a 30% chance. No, you have basically what is it? You have 15 base, yeah. If you like, let's say 100 res against 0 Eki, you can't ever hit any debuff. So yeah, you're kind of screwed, right?
Yeah.
In most cases. So
Yes.
accuracy, for CC comps, you want max Eki on your units. Like if you only have 50, you miss 50% of the time. I don't think you want that, right? That's gonna tilt you.
Yeah. Also, Kakana only uses accuracy on skill 3. So if you rune up a Kakana, you kind of don't want to focus on accuracy too much, and then just maybe find the accuracy on the artifact to get better stats on like HP and attack and speed, etc.
Yeah, that definitely helps. I always, like, if I build a Kakano, I'm never putting any accuracy, because I'm using Optimizer, right? I'm never putting accuracy, and I will just, if there's accuracy, it's fine, but
Yeah.
other than that, I will just make up with artifact.
Ah, fair enough, fair enough. That's how I ruined off my Karkana. That's why I had a question like this. Past experience. One experience I've had with artifacts, and that was it. And the copper one, like I said before. Okay, attack proportional to lost HP, defense to lost HP, speed to lost HP. Are these any good? I feel like they're not.
They are like on left side, I think they are almost completely useless. Like where you can get minus damage and damage dealt on and stuff.
Yes.
But for some units, for RTA, maybe even for Siege, like a couple ones with like a speed to proportional loss to HP can be good. Changes a bit if you go for right side artifacts, because like you can't get like damage reduction other than like crit damage reduced, which is a really bad stat in my opinion. So I think on right side they are a little bit better. Yes. But left side they kinda suck. Except for baby speed proportion loss to HP, a really high roll, like triple high, triple or quad.
Yeah, you think that would make a difference? If it was like a quad roll and it was on a like
like for example, let's say for RTA, let's say for RTA, you have a Tetra, and that has like 100% on that, on left and right side combined. And then she goes low, and she's like somehow fast as fuck. That can make a huge difference. Against these comps with Nephthys and stuff and Gianna, right?
Yes.
That can make a huge difference.
Very niche. Okay, what about attack, defense, and speed up effects?
Also kinda niche. Like a tap up effect is like can be a good sub for Lucian. Like not a not the most important sub.
High roll.
I wouldn't even say a high roll, but like for example for the new R5 team, for Bale, like attack up effect left side and right side is actually the best stat to get the most damage out of it.
Ooh.
For the solo raid team with Keta and as well, right?
So attack up, because they all have attack up.
Yeah, he is. That's the best stat for him, for example. But like for nukers, it's useful. But I would never, most likely never go this with a high roll. Like attack, damage by attack is most of the time better. Defense up, very niche, only good for Copperdoza in my opinion, really, for these defense scaling nukers.
Very, very niche, yeah. So
yeah.
Not very important. Speed up effect?
Speed up effect, also very niche, I would say, but maybe for some defenses where you can need it for tuning, or for some offenses you need it for tuning with boosters like Bernard that give speed buff, or Savannah skill 3. But it's not really a really important stat, I would say.
It's very, very hard to speed tune with this, because it only gives you like what, like 2% extra maybe?
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's very niche, this one.
Even less sometimes. Counter attack by damage. Like we spoke about this before we started recording, and we named like 3 monsters. He named 3 monsters. I named 0 monsters, and he's like,
okay, Killer, name 3 monsters.
Ara and Kinky. And Ramahan? I don't know, who was it?
Not Ramahan.
Who was it?
Douglas.
It was Douglas, and Douglas just got a bump.
Or like, we can also add Miho, but Miho is not used, right?
Oh
so,
my god.
Yeah, that's like...
Don't say that name.
But yeah, very niche as well, right?
4 monsters that use this, so...
Not really good.
You guys do with that information what you want to do with it. Okay, co-op attack damage. So twins, right?
Really, really, really strong stats. I underestimated it a lot, had none of these. And then, you know, it's like the best stat for Icarus, for dungeon, for example.
Yeah. A lot of people use that.
With like damage dealt on for if you want to change for certain dungeons, but co-op damage for twins is insane. And also for Icarus, Rayok, like for all these comps, it's really, really strong. One of the best stats, damage-wise.
So, on your twins right now, do you want to go additional damage by attack and speed, or do you want to do co-op attack damage?
Really depends how they are built, but honestly, like if you have damage twins that deal quite a lot of damage, like high crit and stuff, co-op damage is way more damage than
like speed,
damage.
Crit damage, attack, yeah?
For example, or like speed crit rate attack, speed crit rate HP with high attack subs.
Yeah.
Co-op damage is better than add damage.
Okay, fair enough. Depends how much substats of additional damage you have, right?
Yeah, as well, yes. Yeah. But like this is always a good stat on twins. Don't get me like this is always a good stat on twins.
Icarus. etc.
And for Icarus, it's top notch. Yes.
I think bomb damage is very how do you even say the word? I know how to say the word. You say it.
Can you try again? One more?
I can't say it.
You get it. Come on, you can do it.
My tongue is twisting. Explanatory.
You can do it.
Explanatory. Yes, I got it right.
There we go.
Self-explanatory. It's just bomb damage, guys. If you get high rolls, I'm gonna give you a lesson on this one. If you get high rolls and bomb damage, you put them on your bombers, okay? We can skip this one. Crit damage taken. I heard you say this was
straight up one of the worst stats.
Okay, forget about that. Don't even bother with that, guys. Life drain, very niche.
Yep, I agree.
What is it? Like ninja, fire ninja?
Garo.
Yeah.
Like but I don't know if I would put it on. Nah, it's not a good stat on Kinky. No. Nah, like honestly, it's not enough he deals like to really matter, right?
Yeah, it doesn't even heal that much. Yeah. What about if you put this life drain on Verti heal and he life drains already? Does it extra life drain?
It does.
And is that good?
It does. But do you need it? No. Like that's the thing. Do you need it?
No. Okay.
It's like maybe even like I don't know. It feels like wasted because I don't know. You don't really need that.
HP in my opinion. When revived.
Also very niche. And it's like, I think it's too bad, even though they up the rolls on it. Because...
Still bad?
Yeah, if you, like, it's actually, you revive, let's say you're, not Belenus, Tyrannus revives with like 30%. And then you have 10% on the artifact, HP when revived. You're not getting 40% HP then, right?
You're getting 10% on the 30%?
Yeah, exactly.
So you're getting
3%. Exactly, so it's... I think it's too bad.
Okay, cool. Attack bar. Oh, that's HP when revived. Attack bar when revived. These are similar, right? Oh,
attack bar when revived could somehow useful, like for let's say water demon if you want to use it, or dark demon, because like they revive and get 100% attack bar, right? And if you have artifacts boosting that,
you're gonna get a turn.
It's more unlikely to get cut.
Yeah, because you can get cut.
Niche use.
I know you can't get cut with 100% attack bar.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of the ticks, right? I've seen it. I've seen it happen. It's like 100% attack bar, but gets cut. I'm like, how's that 100% attack bar? That makes no sense. Giving them small attack bar when revived, very niche. Again, demon.
Yeah, but it's at some point on some monsters like as I said, Belial, belt, like it's useful for sure. Yeah, Perna revives with the same attack bar she had, right? So that's I don't know how to feel about it, but you can maybe use it, but I don't think you need it now.
No,
I think you want other stats on Perna.
Okay, I think we're at one of the most important parts besides crit damage taken and given before, additional damage.
Guys, I don't think we need to explain these, right? Everyone is hunting for them, everyone wants them for RTA. And even like for Siege, it's at some point really good on many monsters for defense as well. So
just a little
you guys know.
Just a little bit for the people that are watching on YouTube, that are watching this, that don't know too much about artifacts. Myself. No, a little bit myself. No, but like yes, these are more important than RTA, but they're also important in Siege. And how do they work?
Like. You have these stats, add damage by HP, attack, defense, speed, and they actually scale better with multi-hits. Like for example, they are God tier on every Oracle. Because their first skill hits 3 times, and like if you stack this, like this will apply on every single hit, right? Or for example, for an Iris, for Siege defense, for example, like Iris hits 3 times on all the units with the first skill, right?
And you don't don't need crit for this damage, right?
No, this damage will always apply with every attack you do.
And it applies to your base stats, right? No, it applies to your total stats. Sorry.
Yes, it does. Total stats.
No, I corrected myself before you corrected me, so I was not
Yes.
So guys, if you're watching this, like, additional damage. So if you have something... If you have your twins on like speed, HP, you want to go additional damage by speed and HP, and then probably if you have good substats for attack, then you want also attack there. And if you have all three in
Exactly,
one,
yeah.
and if you have all three on your artifacts, then it's beautiful. Like for example, Juno and RTAs go speed, crit rate, HP, but they all usually build tanky and very, very speedy. So you go additional damage by speed, additional damage by HP, and then if you have some attack on Juno, which also actually helps, you want speed, additional damage to attack. I mean, additional damage to attack, sorry.
Yeah.
And it
Let me just make an example for this, what you just were talking about. Let me see the quick look at my Juno. So for example, my Juno on artifacts has like add damage by HP 0.9,
Yes.
by defense 11%, by speed 180, and by attack 14%. Like only add damage, like pure add damage on
14%.
both artifacts. Yeah.
Yes.
Like you
And
just want this for Oracle,
and
so
how
they
much
hit
does she
as
hit
hard
with
as
skill one?
possible. Like on non-defense break 2.2k.
2.2k on non-defense break, and it's 3 hits, right?
Yep. Exactly.
Oh, and she gets crit bar and it's like crit rate. I mean, crit attack bar increase. But that's just Juno.
Yep.
But yeah, guys. So it's the total of your stats. Okay, so not just your base, the total of what you got. If you go on speed, HP, and then your unit becomes 40k HP, like a Carnal, right? Or a Murloc. You go additional damage by HP and then additional damage by speed. If you got the twins built on speed, attack, or speed, yeah, and you don't even need like crit rate because this applies to this total stats. And then it go like, for example, if you got twins on speed, attack, and then you go additional damage by attack, you focus that as the first priority, and then second one will be probably speed. Or if you got really fast substats on the attack, you will focus with speed then at the attack. And then if it's low on HP, you don't really want additional damage by HP. So yeah, this is what these guys do in Siege. I know them, and they Martinez offenses and defenses and etc. chillings and stuff like that. Get a chilling with skill 1, additional damage by speed, and he's like 300 on fire. So what's happening to us? Why is my Lulu melting? My Lulu is 40k HP, 1000k defense. Why is she melting away? It's because these are the premium artifacts. I think these are the most important in Siege and RTA right now.
You just said something funny, mister.
Yes.
Imagine if your Lulu had 1000k defense.
Yeah.
That would be insane.
Yeah.
1000k is a million.
1000. Oh no, damn. 1000. Just 1000 defense plus 1000. Not 1000k.
That would be nice, right?
In Australia, we say like that. No, no. That was my bad. But yes, I hope this makes sense to some people. All right, let's move on. Crit, these wordings got just changed like the last patch, which was 2 days ago or a day ago for some people. Crit damage as enemy HP is more and crit damage as the enemy HP is less. Are these good?
I think they are good. Like, and even you can include like 1 turn crit damage, like basically all crit damage, right? All crit damage.
So the last one, single target crit damage on your turn.
Yeah. Like, I think they are all kind of good. If you have like complementing stats on the artifact, like if they are mixed in between somewhere, I don't really like them. But if you have artifacts with like, let's say, crit damage skill 1, CD when enemy HP is bad and is good, and single target crit damage on a right side artifact, for example, I think it's really good.
I think I have something.
It doesn't really.
I think I have something similar on my Dozer because he does 2 hits, good HP, bad HP, and like single target. I'm not sure if I actually do, but I think I remember having something like that on one of my Dozers. But yeah, that's a good example, right?
That is a good example, yeah.
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense.
He does 2 hits, skill 3. Nah, I think I must have changed it. Oh no, wait, wrong one. Nah. Yeah, nah, forget about it. I'm pretty sure I had it on Dozer. I think I had it on Dozer where he did crit damage where it was bad and it was good and it was skill 1. No, it wasn't skill 1. It was just good and bad. I think I didn't have single target crit damage. But yeah, that's a good example.
Like for maybe another example, like for example, if you have a Savannah, like Savannah most likely never hits the full HP target, right? So, and second skill hits 2 times.
You mean
First time you lower it a bit, and then you have, let's say, crit damage when HP is bad. It does way more damage on the second hit if you have these stats, right? So that can be used on a lot of units. Like these stats are pretty good, I think, if you have complementing artifact. Yeah.
You actually mean that Savannah is good on Savannah because she always procs and she'll continue to do the good damage and the bad damage and stuff like that. Man, thank you. I've actually been enjoying your streams. I just go to sleep to your voice sometimes. Sometimes I'm like walking up the stairs and I watch you for 2 minutes and then I go to bed because. And then I wake up and I look at the Europe server time and it's like 2 a.m. and then he's Rexas awake, like one of the 2 people on my friends list that's still awake. But yeah, guys, check him out on Twitch and yeah, he's really entertaining and thank you for joining me. I have one thing before we end. I want to get a scoop. In the Siege finals, which I'm going to assume you guys are going to make it, what are you going to run for defenses?
You know that I can't tell you that, right?
It's one scoop for the people. Well, I tried.
Honestly,
Lulu,
if I'm being honest about it,
Lulu.
We don't really know yet what we're going to run. That's not finalized yet.
Nah, I'm just kidding. It's going to be Lulu.
Way too early.
No, it's a joke. Give me another scoop. No. No. All right, that's it. Thank you, man.
Okay, what we're going to run? I'm giving you a scoop.
Oh,
Kinky.
He's not, you know, they say they're joking, then they're not joking, but they are running kinkies right now. Thanks, man. Hope to see you carry my account to G3 and RTA. Thank you. Okay, yalla, bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.